Welcome to this discussion. This is a continuation of our K.c.s.e 2022 revision series. Question number 21 under Depreciation and Appreciation, a subsection of Commercial Arithmetic 2. Question 21A reads, Juma bought a house 4 years ago for 2,500,000 Kenya shillings. The value of the house rose steadily over 4 years to its current value of 3,700,000. This is a question that is testing on the appreciation part, which is the increase in value of an asset. We have been told that the principal amount or the buying price was 2,500,000. The house has appreciated in value to an amount equal to 3,700,000 for a period of 4 years. We are told to calculate the correct to 2 decimal places the annual rate of appreciation in the value of the house. Remember, when calculating the increase in value of an asset, we use compound interest formula, and the compound interest method states that amount should be equal to the principal multiplied by 1 plus the rate over 100 raised to the power of n, which stands for the number of periods. In this case, our amount is 3,700,000, which will be equal to the principal, which is 2.5 million. We multiply by 1 plus r, which we don't have, divided by 100. Then you raise everything by 4, since it has increased in value for the last 4 years. We are going to continue and divide both sides by 2,500,000. This and this cancels, such that 3,700,000 divided by 2,500,000 will give us 1.48, and this one will be equal to 1 plus r over 100, everything raised to by 4. In this case now, we proceed by getting the fourth root on both sides. This 4 and the fourth root cancels, such that we have the fourth root of 1.48. And for us to get the fourth root, we press 4, the shift button, then we have this raise button of 1.48, and the fourth root of 1.48 will give us 1 point. This one will be 1.103. So we have 1.103 being equal to 1 plus r divided by 100. If we collect the like terms, 1 will come to this other side, and therefore we are going to have 1.103 minus 1 being equal to r over 100. 1.103 minus 1 will give us 0.103 being equal to r over 100. If you multiply by 100 on both sides, our r is going to be equal to 10.3. But since the question says we express the answer correct to 2 decimal point, the answer is going to be equal to 10.30% for us to earn 3 marks. We proceed with the question. Going to part B. Part B reads, at the time Juma bought the house in 21A above, Tony also bought a car valued at 5,100,000. The value of the car depreciated. This is the loss in value, and therefore the amount after the loss in value is going to be less. The starting amount becomes our principal, which is 5,100,000. We do not have the amount at the end of the period, but we are being told that the car depreciated steadily at the rate of 2%. We have been given the rate 2%, but it depreciated at the rate of 2% for every 4 months. That means in 1 year, it is losing interest 3 times. In this case now, for us to get the number of periods it is going to depreciate, since in 1 year it depreciates 3 times, in 4 years it is going to lose value 12 times. We know to get the amount we use compound interest method, where amount is equals to principal into 1 minus r, since this is depreciation, then raised to n. The amount we don't have is what we are looking for. Our principal is 5,100,000. We multiply by 1 minus r, which is 2%. Then everything you raised to 12. From there now we proceed with the question. We are going to have 5,100,000. We multiply it with 1 minus 2 over 100 gives us 0.98, then raised to 12. And if you work out this particular part, it will give us an answer equivalent to Kenya shillings 4,200,055 as the answer given to the nearest shillings. Remember to subscribe to our channel and also help us to share the link. We are going to part C of the question. Our part C reads, the house bought in 21A above continued to appreciate in value at the same rate, while the car bought in 21B continued to depreciate in value at the same rate. Determine the number of years from the time of purchase it would take for the value of the house. It would take for the value of the house and that of the car to be equal. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Remember, this car and the house were bought at the same time, and we need to calculate the time it will take for the amount of car to be equivalent to the amount of the house. Remember, we are looking for the number of years. We can say let the number of years be equal to n. We know that the car is depreciating, and we know amount for depreciation will be equal to A being equal to P into 1 minus R over 100 you raised to n, and this is what we are looking for. This must be equal to, again, P into 1 plus R, since this is an appreciation and this is the house, we raise it to n. We know the principal at the time of purchase of the car was valued at 5,100,000, and that is our principal. So we say 5,100,000. We multiply by 1 minus R. We have been told the rate is 2% over 100. We raised to n, but we do not know our n. In this case, we are going to say that our n, remember, our n is going to be 3n. Remember, we are looking for the number of years, but remember, in 1 year, the car was losing value 3 times, going by the rate that we were given. So this is equal to the principal of the house when it was actually bought. It was bought at 2.5 million, and this one will be equal to 1 plus the rate. The rate was already calculated as 10.30. The rate is 10.30 divided by 100. Then we raise to the number of periods. We can move down. We are going to have everything divided by 2.5 million. 2.5 million on both sides, such that this and this cancels. If you divide this side, we are going to have 2.04, sorry. We multiply by 0.98. That is 1 minus 2 over 100 will give us 0.98. We raise everything with 3n, and this one is going to be equivalent to 1 plus 10.30 divided by 100. Then we raise it to n. From here now we can proceed and introduce the powers. We are going to continue this way. We have 2.04 times 0.98 raised to 3n being equal to 1.1030, and this one is raised to n. This value is obtained by taking 1 plus 10.30 divided by 100. From here we can now introduce logs on both sides, and therefore we are going to have log 2.04 multiplied by 0.98, everything raised by 3n, and this one is going to be equal to the log of 1.1030 raised to n. Going by the rules of logarithms, we are going to multiply the power behind the logarithm, and this is going to be expressed as the log of 2.04 plus 3n log. This one comes here and becomes 3n log 0.98 being equal to the log of 1.1030, but n in this other side is going to multiply behind. We continue with the question. The log of 2.04 will be equal to 0.3096 plus 3n multiplied by the log of 0.98, which is going to give us negative 0.00. This one gives us negative 0.0089. If we proceed, we are going to have 0.3096 minus 3n you multiply by 0.0089. We are going to have an answer equivalent to 0. That is minus 0.0264n being equal to the log of 1.1030 will be equal to 0.0426. You multiply by n, which gives us 0.0426n. From there now, if we take this to the other side, we are going to remain with 0.3096 being equal to, this is a negative. Once it crosses the other side, we add, and this one is going to give us 0.069. And in this case now, for us to get the value of n, we divide both sides by 0.069, where the value of n is going to be equal to 4.489, which is roughly 4.5 years. And this means the two assets will have the same value after 4.5 years. Thank you for watching and welcome to this channel. And in case you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly take 1 second and click the subscribe button so that anytime we do a video like this, you will automatically be given a notification.